Kanye, who at the time played Mario. Basically, how the matchup goes is that you kind of want this Palutena to keep your distance, basically harass Mario with back airs, with flame, what side B, and neutral Bs, and you just kind of want to reset neutral over and over. Now, Mario, on the other hand, Mario just kind of want to be as close as possible to Palutena. So you really want as Mario to go in, to kind of show your presence, and to prevent Palu from exactly keeping them out.
Palutena
Speaking of,
Mario.
hello, Mitt.
What's up? How you doing? How you doing?
We're doing pretty good. This is grand finals. We got
Yeah.
the rematch between Token and Tai.
Token this time going straight into the Palutena instead of messing with that little bio.
Yeah, so I was just talking about that, how, like, here in this matchup, we're going to see lots of bears coming out from Palu.
Yeah, a lot of dash attacks
Yes.
catching Mario's landings. I'm sorry. Long day. Yeah.
I'm the same way. I was at work, and then I came straight here, so.
Yeah. That's rough. That's rough, dude.
But, yeah, so I was kind of explaining how, like, in this matchup here, we're gonna want to see Palutena kind of.
This is Grand's, correct?
Yeah, it's Grand. See that?
Yep. There we go.
Ah, there it is.
Awesome.
So yeah, I was just kind of explaining how like Palu really wants to keep Mario away, and that's what we're gonna see. Lots of I don't want to say passive, like a lot of passive gameplay, but Mario on the other hand, we're gonna see lots of aggression coming from Mario.
Yeah, I mean, like, Tai is a very aggressive player himself, and Mario, he just pushes Mario's aggression so well. Like, there's so many things that he's so good at, and aggressive play is definitely one of it. It's so fun to play against him because of that.
I agree. And right now, really close. A little bit of an advantage coming for Tai here, but nothing that Palutena cannot recover from. Drop zone Nair, really scary from Mario.
Ooh, that down tilt sending the opposite direction than it normally does. It usually only sends forward.
Yeah, and you thought that they removed most of the reverse hits in this game, but
apparently Palutena has at least down tilt in spades. That backer's gonna kill. Palutena backer at ledge. It's so scary. It's such a big VD hitbox that just kills. It's invincible. Does your taxes for you. It's so good, you know?
It's such a good move for Palu. It's probably her second best move.
Yeah, what would you say her best move is there?
I would say it was Nair.
Nair?
I know a lot of Palu don't like saying don't say that, but I think Palu Nair is really strong.
Oh, you're dead. Yeah, that's a regrab.
That
Tai is not going to drop those.
Yeah, you really don't want to be messing those at the ledge.
Here comes that nice little Nair try, right? Nair train. Yeah, these two. I've seen them play a few times. Actually, Tai won a weekly a while back, and this was Grand Finals then as well. So we can see if he makes a repeat today.
Maybe there was some homework done by Token.
Some little adaptation. At the moment, it's going very well. It's always scary to me because so many people are just like PS2 start, right?
Yeah.
And I understand that, but I don't think I want to do that against Palutena.
I would.
Palutena's favorite stage is PS2, right? Like the length of the stage, where the platforms are placed. She can extend her Nair combos. She has so much room to run away and just use that neutral beam, that explosive flame if she needs to. It's so hard to lane against her on this stage, especially. She has teleport cancel shenanigans. Like, it's just such a good Palutena stage, right?
I think I tend to agree, except I think for brawler characters, I think it's fine because it gives you the amount of the space to run away from Palutena need be, but it also allows you to kind of you can use your stage to your advantage and really like in a small stage, for example, like on Smashville, you only have a certain amount of places you can stand.
Yeah.
Against Palu, and you really don't want that. You really want to be able to play the game that like Palu likes to play that 50-50 game of oh, are you gonna want to stay far away, or you want to be kind of close?
Ooh, that was an amazing cape. Oh my.
That was crazy. That was
it was just a call out. He was just like, you're gonna jump up E right now, and I'm gonna punish you for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you're saying, I do agree that you don't want to take Palutena into a stage like Smashville or something.
But if you want to camp out Palutena, or if your only way of surviving is to camp out Palu, I definitely agree with your point. I don't think I want a stage. I think I'd want a stage like Town and City, where your ledge traps are more meaningful, or
like
a
this
stage
right here, right? Like
Battlefield. But yeah, it's definitely strong for strong position for Palu right now. But the same can be said for Mario here, right? Like if Mario was in that situation, he would definitely be able to push the same way. And I think that's the reason why I think Tai agreed to this.
Mario and Palutena are very similar in terms of both these characters are so good on every single stage, apart from FD.
Yeah.
Both of them. Both of them do the exact same thing on those terms, right?
Yeah.
So it makes this matchup probably a very close to even matchup because it's just both players want the same stages. They want the very similar things. They both want combos. they both want to be in the other person, right?
Yeah.
Just Palutena does it a little more defensively, whereas Mario wants to be a little bit more aggressive
Yeah.
when he does it.
I would tend to agree with that. Like,
And the ledge trapping coming from Token was just superb there, but Tai getting out of it with a rising up air.
oh, he tried to read the far teleport cancel, but Token went for just landing on the
I'm
platform
also
instead.
shocked that that dash hack didn't kill. It doesn't feel like he's been using many of them. It felt very fresh. That down tilt's going to
that's
take it though. The roll rate down tilt. Palutena's
It's
Pal-
really close game here.
Palutena tilts are very weird because they last so long, right?
Yeah, and they're fairly slow, so they're not like. It's not like a Mario F tilt, for example, which is quick and easy. It's
Yeah.
simple and out of the way. They trade off
Okay, but,
safety on shield and speed.
Can you put the L in brackets on Token?
What's up?
Put the little L in the brackets for Token.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
No, no,
like
not
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Just let people know.
There we go.
But yeah, Palutena is just an interesting character, right? Like she's so calm at the beginning of Ultimate, dropped off a little bit, has been rising again. If you haven't seen, she's second most
Yeah.
common now, just behind
Well,
Roy.
Yeah, I believe it.
After Rob was being so successfully the most popular character by so much, Palutena and Roy have both overtaken him now, which is
Well, with the rise of players like Chag and I mean, obviously
Luis.
Goblin and what's his name? Anyway, all the right
Cola.
players. Cola, yeah.
there's also Hikaru in the Japan scene.
Yes, that's true.
But yeah, like it does make a lot of sense as to why these characters are becoming very common. They're very simple characters with a lot of depth after you've figured out their simplicity, right? They're very
Yep.
easy to learn the game with, but also offer so much after you've learned the game with them that you just don't drop them after. Like a character like Lucina, you see people pick Lucina up when they're learning the game, and they end up stopping playing Lucina as much because they're like, okay, I want to move on to something a little more unique.
Yeah.
Palutena is, I want to pick the game up with Palutena, and then
You
the
just
rabbit
kind of-
hole just keeps coming.
Yeah. From the teleport cancels to the big combo game that you can have with her to the nuances in certain matchups, it definitely makes her interesting at both the lower levels and the higher level up.
Token loves to use teleport.
Yeah, that is something I was.
I-
I didn't really want to. I was thinking about it, but I didn't really find a place to say it. But definitely, yeah.
Like I'm sorry, I just realized very abruptly, like Token is using that move. Off ledge, he's using it. When he's landing, he's using it. He used it in advantage earlier, like
Yeah, and it's that's probably why Tai thought to do the cape at ledge.
I mean it was just really good innovation from Tai coming out, right?
A lot of pressure coming from Tai here, and again, just keeping kind of at bay. You know, just resetting neutral over and over. Not overcommitting to anything in particular.
This is where I'm always most terrified about playing against Tai, right? Like he is able to get you on ledge, he's able to just keep you there, he's able to kill you there, right? It's so many players run into an issue where they find killing a problem, right? Not Tai.
No.
Tai will kill you early, right? Like he will find his opening and he will run with it.
Unfortunately, in that scenario, he overcommitted once, and it basically allowed Token to create a stock lead and then expanding the stock lead right here. Ooh, you can see I can see Tai from the side of my eye here. He's really trying to get those double jump down airs, but they're just not hitting. And Token's just kind of keeping that lead that he's amassed, and he's just making life for Tai difficult. And this is one of the biggest strengths, in my opinion, of Palutena.
When she has a lead and she
When she
throws
has
out
a
these
lead.
invincible hitboxes that are so hard to just thread around, and
And not just that, but like she doesn't really have an obligation like Mario to approach.
no,
So
she
she
has
can just
zero
play the
obligation.
camping game.
She has two projectile moves and both of them act very differently. One of them anti-airs and the other one is just like you can't run the ground anymore, you know?
Yeah.
It's two very different situations that they put into that she is so good in.
And then right here, it just seems so rough for Tai right now. Just
But Tai is
absolutely.
getting this ledge for, yeah, never mind, the nair off ledge, Tai which wasn't ready.
Yeah, unfortunately. I think he got the instant landing on the plat there. Interesting.
Ooh, that was an amazing parry. Token not gonna really push anything off, it doesn't like it really greedy or zealous there.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but this is looking like
This is looking like a Token game, right? Like the
It's
nerf
looking like a game
kill
3,
power
like-
is not Nair's not gonna kill there, but like this is looking so Token like okay, if he loses the stock, it's whatever. He has another 2 stocks to get the kill.
yeah,
Like that. But if he didn't lose the stock, he has so much rage that like everything's gonna start killing soon.
yeah. I mean, there's definitely can never count Mario out. That's like one of the
Oh,
biggest rules. With,
I learned
this
that
character.
rule earlier today. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you can never count Mario out. but we can still definitely say that it's like definitely a little
Yeah.
tough right now.
Who would have guessed? Mr. Video Game is very good at playing the video game, right?
True. Mario Jumpman Mario.
Did you see the chart about Mario's last name over the years?
No,
Where-
I just know about that
You
specifically.
do? Yeah, I was going like, was Mario's last name? Mario is confirmed to be Mario's last name. Nintendo then does a press statement saying Mario is not his last name. And then it's stated in like one of the Wii U games, and Iwata comes out and is like Mario is not his last name. And Miyamoto like
I think it
2
was in
weeks later is
the-
like Mario is his name.
Yeah.
It's been that way.
I think it was written in one of the old manuals for like I think it was in the Mario versus like the Donkey Kong game or something like that, where it was like his middle name was Jumpman.
Yes.
Um,
Mario,
Right.
Jumpman Mario.
yeah, it's such a silly name, but hey,
Is
He's
that
the
his
mas-
first name is Super?
he's one of the biggest mascots in gaming, and
I mean,
it
he
is what it
is
is.
being. He's in like, what, the 5th largest,
Yeah,
most noticeable IP,
and if you
with
talk,
Pokemon of course being first, Hello Kitty somehow being second, and third I think is Star Wars.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. If you talk to anyone who like has absolutely no idea what gaming is about,
They know two
and then
characters.
and then you ask them like, what do you think about when you think of gaming?
They say
The
either
number
Mario,
one thing, one of the few things they're gonna say is either Pikachu, Mario, or
and
like
I think that's pretty much
that's
it.
pretty much,
Like,
or Call of Duty maybe.
they might say Call of Duty, but
It's
you're going to probably hear Mario or Pikachu.
Yeah, they just have such a stronghold on the like casual and normie scene that
Well, it's,
yeah, it's just worldwidely known.
It's because like for Nintendo's terms, right? You buy a Nintendo console for your little kid, right?
Little
Like,
kid, yeah.
so now all the parents know the Nintendo stuff.
Yep.
All the little kids growing up are going to learn the Nintendo stuff. So even when they get out of Nintendo and they start going to like PlayStation and Microsoft stuff, they still grew up playing some Nintendo games. They
Yes,
still know
absolutely.
it, right?
And speaking of Nintendo, we got Nintendo Rob on the
Nintendo
scene right
Rob,
now.
my personal, complete bias, my personal least favorite character in the game.
One of the most obscure characters.
You say that, but he
Oh my
was-
God.
Okay, that's such an early soccer token. Jeez.
What is
That
this? What
is
is
so
Token with
rough.
the early Rob stocks today?
It's also so rare because Ty, he is so against going to FD ever.
Yeah,
Where like if you play against him, the first thing he says, "I'm banning FD" every single time.
yeah.
and
Maybe
this is his
I think against
counter
Palu it would make sense, but with the Rob counter pick, it's a little rough. Because
It's-
you always
it's
want to
so hard.
you always counter pick stage before character, right?
Yes, you do.
So,
It can be so hard counterpicking stages against someone who plays two characters that are very
ooh,
different.
that combo.
Rob is big. Rob is big.
Oh,
Rob is big.
almost.
And
But
he
yeah,
didn't tech
unfortunately,
there.
couldn't carry him
Very
out
smart.
far
Very
enough.
smart. Not tech. I lost earlier today because of that teching.
But yeah, Ty right now just like absolutely building a lot of momentum. Still kind of keeping it alive. And, yeah, I'm just out of words. Like that early stock just absolutely changed the tide of the game for Ty here.
I mean,
Man,
it's
too quick through the death for Rob. Exactly, that's just what I'm saying.
it's just so hard because like Ty, right? Like definitely got Token in this kill percent window, right? Like Rob,
Yeah.
he's big, he's heavy, but 150 Mario, he's gonna kill.
I think he just
But-
wasn't able to carry him like far enough. Like
Even
you
when he
want to
gets
do it
that
at the
kill.
tip of the ledge.
Even when he gets that kill though, he's at 107 now
Oh, it would have killed.
on his second stock,
Yeah.
and it's like we're talking about how hard it is to get back after you're down against Palutena.
Yeah.
Rob is the exact same story, right? Like he's gonna throw out a gyro, you have to get around it. Then he's gonna throw out a laser, you have to figure a way around that too now.
Yeah.
And it's like,
But
and then he's also gonna box you. And he's
oh, that was. I don't know if that was intentional for the fair or not, but that just looked. Oh man, that just looked brutal. Not
and
impossible
that
still.
narrows.
It is Mario on FD8, but
Fun fact about Rob down tilt, it is the entire move comes out and is over.
what is
By
going
the time
on?
the Shulk's forward air comes out.
Token's just absolutely
On top of him.
decimating Ty right now. Those
The
spares.
parry's not gonna up air shield. It's rare for Ty to do up air shields, right? Am I the only one who finds it very rare when he up out shield?
Yeah, but he's been doing it this game and it's been working out.
That
that it?
up air's
That's
gonna
it,
do
yeah.
it. It doesn't matter on UDI there. Just and that's gonna be Token taking
Then we got
set
the
one
reset.
of Grand Finals up. 3-0. Ty
I'm just
definitely
gonna.
needs, just
There we go. And we
Ty,
got the
Ty
bracket
definitely
reset
needs,
tonight.
Ty definitely needs to take some form of adaptation, right?
Yeah.
FT definitely not the option. As we saw, that Rob is nasty on that stage.
I don't think it's but I don't think it was that terrible for Mario. I just think there's better stages in the matchup, but
Yeah, no, there's definitely better stages. So again, the thing is that since Ty
yeah, I think
never
that's what he's doing.
never takes people FD, right? Like he avoids it so much. It puts him in this situation just now where he isn't practiced on FD. Token
Yeah.
is practiced on FD. He is used to being on that stage, whereas Ty is not nearly as used to being on that stage, especially in tournament settings.
I have tried to talk to him and to convince him to consider FD for Mario, because like I had played quite a bit of Mario myself, and although stages like obviously Yoshi's Story, Smashville, Pokemon Stadium 2, Kalos, Battlefield, these are all great stages for Mario. One of the best strengths when it comes to Mario on FD is the juggle potential.
That is true.
And we were kind of seeing it here in this game, where Mario, like Ty was landing in like a straight up air or a landing nair, and like Token was taking like 60 or 70%.
Yeah, he was.
And that's the best strength on that stage. Like, yes, you can kind of do it on stages like Town or Kalos because you have a lot of space, but I find that FD being flat but also kind of smaller allows for a lot more juggling.
Yeah.
And with Town and City and Kalos, you have the
Like,
platforms on the sides,
City
and you have more space to land, which makes juggling harder because you have more ground to chase after players, right?
For every upside a stage has for you, it's also an upside for the opponent. Every downside stage has also a downside.
Yeah,
for the
absolutely.
Opponent, right? So it makes FD a stage where it's good to juggle on for Mario, but it's also very hard for Mario to land on that stage, and I think that's why Ty isn't the biggest fan of it, because he finds getting down hard.
That's exactly what he expressed to me, was that he was like, there's just better options.
Yeah.
And it's true. It is true. But I think I am very much of the opinion, whenever I'm doing a stage counter pick, I do tend to take between 2 to 5 minutes to think about it, because I like to think about every option that every stage can provide to me.
Going into game 1 of set 2 after this reset, right?
Yes.
I agree. Ty needs to think over a couple things here, really go back to some basics and be like, okay, what did I do wrong, just fundamentally, right? Rare up throw. Palu up throw. I
don't think I've ever seen it. I've never seen Palu up throw. It looks kind of cool, actually.
Oh, that was such a good hold down from Ty to get off the ledge there.
Yeah.
Alright.
One
of the big things.
Ooh, the air dodge read there. That's the
classic.
classic.
That's a tilter, right? That's an absolute tilter for Ty.
I mean, you can do that as Mario too. It's a very classic combo. And
like it can be so hard when you're down this much and you just lost 3-0, right? Like it can be so hard to keep your mindset up there and get back in it.
Yeah.
But again, Ty, really talented player. Obviously he can do it. He's proven he can do it before.
I mean, he did a comeback last game. It's not impossible.
And honestly, he is starting one this game, it seems. 73% on Palutena. Sure, he's taking 63 on the second stock, but he lost that second stock so early on.
Yeah.
And he's just slowly in the lead.
Almost did it back
since
to him.
then.
Yeah. Token just abusing mobility here. Ooh,
that's a
good
great
catch.
down air. Ty's trying to read Token's teleports here. Token loves these really unique teleports of Palutena that you don't see very often. Like if you watch the top level Palutenas, you don't see it that often. But Token seems to make very good use of them.
Ooh, not enough delay, unfortunately.
He'll get hard called out sometimes. However, when he does, he will keep doing them. You'll figure out a way to mix up the timings rather than mix up the option itself to make it so he doesn't get hard called out the next time, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're not super hard committing into something else. You're just kind of doing the same thing, but keeping your opponent on your toes.
Great forward tilt. And putting Ty in the corner, it's so difficult here. Palutena, 160%. Ty needs to get a kill. And
I wonder if we're gonna see potentially a Pit or another character. I know he's been mostly dead set on playing Mario.
Yeah,
but
when I play friendlies with him, he does not switch off the Mario. He will sometimes go Ike, but he
the Ike.
is very determined to make Mario work for himself, and he clearly is making Mario work for himself.
Yeah, I don't know if Ike is the play here. Ike is usually more of a noob crusher. If ever you're fighting like a player that's really good at abusing Mario but is otherwise not that great of a player, I can
Thanks for calling
definitely
me
make
out,
it.
buddy.
No, no, no. I'm not saying it that way. I'm just saying like, it's
Um,
if you don't know how to. Basically, what I'm trying to say is if you don't know how to deal against Ike,
yeah,
you
you don't know how to deal with
do.
Ike very well, you're gonna get
Yeah.
left. But that ledge jump back air is amazing,
Clean,
coming out from Token there, right? And
but
so game number 2 of the reset, right? Like,
yeah, game two,
Going
last
into
set
it now.
on the reset here.
final set of the entire tournament, honestly, it can be so rough.
It's been so close for most sets.
It has been, but this, it feels like over time, Token has just slowly taken more and more of, like he's snowballed into this momentum, right?
Yeah,
And Ty really needs to figure out a way to shut it down. Like if Ty gets a really early kill, like a really early combo and a kill, and he gets
Yep.
all this momentum all of a sudden shifted onto, 100% can win this set. But it's so rough to do that, especially when the other person is putting momentum. You're a little bit in your head because you just lost the
No,
Rio.
absolutely.
You're down 4-0 all of a sudden.
I very agree with that that sentiment. But we're back on PS2 here for game two, and seems like
For an air forward?
Oh.
No. He was going for the kill.
yeah. And honestly, you know what? I respect it. I mean, that's what Token's been doing, right?
Yeah,
really
it is.
strong early.
And that was a very it was a very safe option for a very early kill.
Yeah,
Oh, Token going for another roll read.
yeah. So
He
much
has been
respect.
catching a lot of roll reads from Ty.
Yeah, and you see Token really much respecting the space of Ty, and Ty's just calling it, "Okay, come back, go back,
Go
you
back,
know?
go back, go back.
You don't get to go on. Don't get to do a high recovery. Essentially forcing Token to do a low one here.
I mean, these low recoveries from Palutena, they can be kind of hard to intercept with because right there, right? When a teleport character does a teleport from above the ledge,
Yep.
they do not have a two-frame. You
No.
cannot dash attack with Mario, and that can make the ledge trapping or the two-frame potential
Oh,
because Ty
no.
does use a lot of two-frames for a lot of damage.
Yep.
It can be very difficult, and the more Token just starts doing it, I think the more he's going to get away with just getting off ledge very, very easily.
Yeah.
Because Mario dash attack, it is a commitment.
100%. And if you can like either blank or otherwise air dodge through it, like do a rising air dodge or whatever, you can punish him for it. And that's
That's an
definitely gonna kill.
amazing explosive flame off stage. Ty does have a small lead this game. He has figured some little secret out here.
Oh, unfortunate.
Hopefully he can keep that little lead, and Token's advantage state here isn't as terrifying as it has been for the rest of the set, you know?
Token just absolutely choking Ty here, not allowing Ty to do anything.
It can be so rough when you play against Palutena, and she just has so much going for her.
Yes.
Invincible hitboxes are so rough to play with when you're starting to get in your own head.
Right. Well, I mean, Ty is kind of making it work, and
He is on these high upbeats quite hard now. I mean, they're getting harder and harder callouts, which is surprising
that was
Token's doing as many
definitely
as he is still.
not how he wanted that interaction to go. Oh, lots of rolls.
Oh, that whiff grab.
That's unfortunate. I've been seeing in the last few interactions here, Ty is kind of slipping up just a little bit.
That was
But-
an amazing neutral B coming from Token there.
Yeah.
Allowing himself to just get pushed by the water to get space, but also pushing Ty back and just saying, we're resetting straight into as far away neutral as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Where now you have to approach me.
Yeah, I think Token's strength here is just being unshakable, just kind of, not committing, doing very, very safe things, and just letting Ty honestly kind of feed him mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, this is a game of almost pure risk reward when you really look at it, right?
Yeah.
It's why the best characters in the game generally are with punishers or characters with very safe moves that they can throw out. Like,
Yeah, that's it. That's the
gonna be it,
game.
yep. Amazing up air coming from Token. Just his kicks are solid.
Just
This
Token.
entire Grand Finals, his kicks
Yeah.
have just been so clean and so refined.
And Token threatening the 6-0 here,
Oof.
right?
That can be rough.
The thing is, I don't think Ty's doing like a lot of things wrong. Like he has done a few slip ups. It's not. It's just
it
right
feels
now.
like
It's just so
Token is
much
Token is
solid.
Token is just playing Smash Brothers slightly better, right?
Yeah.
That's always what I think about Palutena, is that the character isn't like, she doesn't jank you out nearly as much as other top tiers. Like
No.
Minion is designed to jank you out, right?
But
Palutena just plays Smash Bros. Better than your character.
yes.
Um,
Same way that like Wolf does.
Yeah,
The
like
same way
Wolf-
that Lucina.
yeah, like they are characters that just play Smash Bros. And they play it better than you. And that it can be so rough when you started to just lose so much. Like how do I describe this? When they've started to adapt to the way you play,
Yep.
it can be so rough to figure out how to stop it.
And Palutena is one of the few top tiers. Like you know how like if you play against a Samus, for example, if you lose your lead early, it can be like it makes the game is extremely difficult, much more than
Yes.
average. Most of the top tiers don't really have that. If you look at characters like Joker, like Pyramithra, it's never really like that. But Palutena, I find, is one of those characters
Yes.
where if you lose your, if you have a
you
have
have
a
a
deficit against Palutena, it
You
can be
are-
extremely difficult for any character. And if you play a game of, like if you play a very strong defensive game while you're in the lead with Palutena, it's a recipe for disaster for the other team, the other player. And that's kind of what we've been seeing from Token right now.
Yeah, he's just getting leads. And
He
he's
kind
just
of
holding them.
like goes for crazy like options whenever they're in whenever they're like in either neutral position percent wise and stock wise, or whenever he's
Oh, it was such
down. But whenever he's in win, he's strong. But now we got Ty with the
with the lead.
the lead
Not
here.
a big lead, but a lead. You know, it's
if Ty can.
absolutely just.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, air dodge read too.
It's so hard because you can basically like either throw it out instantly,
Or you can throw it out on their dodge, so they jump you, they get hit.
but you can even like kind of like just wait a little bit, and then if you don't see anything, immediately throw it out. And
Yes.
it's extremely difficult for any character really to fight that.
Mario neutral or Rising neutral, you can't actually get many combos off that move, unfortunately, for
No.
Ty.
It's too.
But these forward airs, you know,
Ugh.
these forward airs coming out from Token are.
I see those forward airs from Ty, and I think that's the biggest thing for me watching the set. Just like if I were to, those fairs, I understand like they have a lot of like reward, but like whenever he's missed them, it's definitely been eating a punish every single time.
I do think Ty's a very momentum-based player, right? Like
Yeah.
he wants to get his big reads, he wants to get his explosive hits, he wants to make you, the player playing against him, feel
Yeah.
dumb. And if he's able to do that, he is going to win that set.
Yeah, but if your opponent is
But
playing
if you
like
feel-
not falling for it, or
Yeah.
is otherwise just like baiting them out, or just punishing them even if they're slightly misspaced, it's rough.
It's rough. It can be so hard for him, right?
Yeah,
But hey, this game 3 here is.
it's really close. I mean,
it's incredibly close between two players. Like
super tense.
with this
Oh,
with this rage, I think both players are at 12%, right? And I would say that next stock is a huge deal for them both to get.
and huge opportunity from Ty there. Ever since that counter off stage from Token, Ty has just been keeping the advantage going,
God, that's so,
and is not
just
letting Token.
aggression out of the corner, and Ty just isn't ready.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that's a
punish.
punish. Definitely
Ty at
understand.
143, obviously back for 12%.
Probably
Um,
expecting like a counter aggression coming from there. Oh, the
Well,
up smash,
Let's see what
invincibility.
sort of extra credit Ty can get here. The up tilt gonna take it.
Yeah, that's so funny because the up tilt, the hitbox is only on top of Palutena,
Yes.
right? And then the invincibility on Mario's up smash, the only time it exists is on the head.
Yes.
So you just clank through everything.
Palutena does have to confirm drag down Nair into up tilt. It's also very tricky
Yep.
if they hit your shield with it because Nair, the amount of hitboxes it has varies when they're falling with it, right?
Yep.
Especially they're just going to do that instant up tilt, and then that's another 6 hitboxes, and people aren't honestly aware of how many hitboxes Palutena's up tilt has because it's such
Yeah, it's a
an
lot.
uneasy move.
In all this time, Ty's been building up a lead. Oh, unfortunate. All right, got Nair out of shield.
Taking a little greedy with the down smash there. I don't know if he was expecting Token to overextend there.
Definitely a lot of tension coming from both players
That
here.
down smash is going to take it.
That's
It's going to
it.
be Ty knocking 6-0 and deciding, you know what? No, we are at least taking a game.
Yeah, he's on the map.
You can go 5-0 against Ty. You are not going up 6-0. You know.
Yeah.
He will say no to that.
I wouldn't settle for that though. I would try to go and win the tournament.
Obviously he can obviously win the tournament. He just proved that he can take games. If you can take games, you can take sets. You can take sets, and you can win tournaments.
Yeah.
Especially in grands. Especially in grands.
Yeah, this is where it matters, right? Not to put pressure, but it's definitely like if you want to be performing, grand finals is it.
Yes.
You don't want to be screwing up
Game
here.
5, second set of grands, poetic ends tournaments.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, B-Roz. There's definitely some life left and definitely some juice that could happen in this next game
and
here.
Blood pumping a little bit.
Ooh, sticking with a Palu.
And Ty's probably the Strike Tree Mario still, right? Yeah.
This is a guess, but I'm
Token?
pretty sure that if Token loses this and it's a
Rob?
it's gonna be Rob last
Yeah,
game.
I agree. I do think that's what's gonna happen.
And Ty has to be ready to do that mental switch.
The hard part about this now is that every single game from here on forward, Token's counterpick.
Yeah.
Ty does not get to go to PS2. He does not get to go to any form of tri-flat.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be stuck on Palace his entire rest of this set.
And we're gonna see lots of teleports here, lots of running away from Token, lots of camping.
Lots of camping. Mario against camping is not the best character. His range is small. His projectile only goes across the ground.
Oh my god.
These fairs.
That's it.
These fairs.
You know, there was a lot of DI in coming from Ty. I think he wasn't expecting the extensions with the fairs.
He might not
but he
have
just
been,
kept going.
Actually, insane play coming from Ty. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, he tried upping out. This is so rough. He
This
lost
is
such an
looking
early
like-
stock on his last, like his potentially the last game, right? But again, we've seen Ty make comebacks.
Yeah,
He's no
absolutely.
secret to it.
Ooh. That was kind of saucy with the down tilt reset there.
We know Ty as a closer, right?
Yes.
And he can close this out. There's life left in him. At the very least, he will not go down without a fighting.
But Token is one of those players. He's just unshakable. Right.
Okay, it's terrifying. Every single time I see him, he is so composed. I
Yeah.
see him at like game 5 hit, like last hit sets, and I'm just like, wow, how is he so composed? Like my legs at that point are shaking.
Definitely one of the best, more mentally composed players in the scene right now.
Oh, amazing
I
back air.
drink beet juice before practice.
Amazing back air gun.
That's
Just hitting these
hilarious.
back airs. Getting Ty right
Hey.
above him.
Oh
Gordon
my
doesn't
god,
take it.
going
Yep.
all the way out there for that fair. This
Up
is looking
2
really
stocks,
rough.
Only 88,
Last stock.
not at kill percent yet. That's rough. Token's gonna be taking it easy, I think.
I think so too. And he has to, because he has so.
Oh my,
that's
that
so
F smash.
unfortunate.
That F smash barely didn't hit. That F smash is gonna hit, but not gonna kill Callus' tall ceiling. Or rather, short down stage, low down stage.
Yeah. And that's
Oh,
just
that's so much
yeah.
damage. 40% extra credit, and he has another stock. That's. I'm not gonna say it's curtains, but it's not looking good for her.
Definitely gonna
Mario
take
Light.
a lot of momentum from Ty to turn this around. Which, I mean, Mario's probably one of the better characters to do that with, so.
The recognition that.
Ugh.
Oh,
What is
he just
what is
went for-
going
he just went
on?
for a kill. He literally just went for a track down there
Yeah,
kill.
he just went for an ender there.
The amount of recognition, like that Token's having, like I would say this game, fair, is the MVP of this game.
MVP,
Like, he
absolutely.
He is using that fair so well.
Yeah, whether it's as an approach option, as an extension, a combo extension. But this is right now. Look at the momentum.
This is looking great. This is looking great for Ty. Or Warrior in white
Reset.
here. Or a little suited up Mario.
Oh.
Getting ready for his wedding day.
Oh, that mistech is brutal.
That's
That's it.
not gonna be it. That's not gonna be it.
That air
Yeah,
dodge
yeah,
really
I heard that.
risky.
That back air is amazing for Ty. Getting Token into the ledge, having some breathing room for himself. Ooh, not.
He was trying to
shielding the
parry it.
attack. Amazing jab. Oh, he went for an F smash.
He had to
If he
read,
done an
but-
F smash there, he might have also killed with 133 rage.
I think it would have. I think it would have killed on the left side. He has a lot of rage.
And Token is just saying, I'm not playing any games anymore. I'm just gonna play a little campier. I'm gonna play a little slower. I'm gonna play a little more methodical. That's one of the bigger things against a character like Palisade. Like the character was saying before, who just played better Smash Brothers than you.
Yep.
You have to have different game plans against them because every single one of them plays a little different. And you have to have different speeds that you can play the game at and different rhythms that you can play the game at.
Well, this is. Oh, and then
that's
ledge.
Gonna be it. That's gonna be
You know what? It's anyone's game now.
Anyone's game. Tai getting like if he gets an up air at ledge, you can do like up air, nair, fair, and you can kill.
Dash attack, not quite killing yet because of the big blast zones. Actually going to benefit Tai for the one of the first times this set.
Oh,
we've seen Token barely living a lot, but it hasn't really been the case for Tai.
Is that going to be it? Oh, misses the
and just a
air.
reset. That's it.
The forward air MVP, absolute MVP of that.
That tournament winner goes to Token here. Really, really good set. Absolutely phenomenal ultimate coming up here.
Winner, what is this? Gaming Clash number 6?